not get confused. Maybe more complex, I know.
Yes, because in our cultural background, samadhi has a deeper meaning of like looking into those.
Yeah, and I think people get very confused by that, from what I've seen. And in fact, I think it's a form of sila bhakta paramasa, a cultural attachment. I think all these complex ideas, and then from those complex ideas they try to fit in. Well, this is just my survey of Theravada humanity. Then they're trying to always find these different definitions, and they're very confused. But what's its function? Its function is to realize cessation of suffering. Cessation of suffering is really nibbana, or no, that's tahiti, that's it? The unconditioned. So it seems pretty logical to me. So then the hindrances are your personal inabilities to be with the conditions that you experienced in a sustained and continuous way. So it might be, you're very agitated and fearful, and you don't know how to be aware of fearfulness and agitation. So then you take that as your theme. Oh, I'm going to try to be more sustained awareness of fear and agitation, and that becomes awareness with stillness or lucid calm.
Very simple, that complex subject.
You make it more complex, go for it. I don't mind. It's up to you.
So another question is, now we know the awareness. So is that the same thing? Seeing is seeing, feeling is feeling,
Yeah.
is feeling? That was the practice started by Buddha to Bhaya.
Yeah. And that's very difficult. Because we there isn't just the seeing, there's a me seeing something, and then I have to do something. So Sakkaya Ditthi comes in there, I am someone who is seeing, where in the seeing there's just a see, or seeing there's just a seeing, there's no Sakkaya Ditthi. There's just pure experience. And then Sila Bhakta Paramasa comes in, I should be getting this, I should be getting that insight, is this, that insight, I have to get this, is this, blah, 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 and then doubt. Thinking, and the whole thing's a shlamazel. Shlamazel is Jewish, a Yiddish word. But when you just know, seeing, mind's still open. So Bahia Suttas is very direct, but the doing is difficult because of our complex mental structures around things. But when you have a simple situation, like if you're just in your garden and you're just chilling out from a day of work, then just look at a tulip and then don't comment on the tulip. Make no comment and just let the tulip come to you. Then listen to the robin. Have your cup of chai or whatever beside you. And then just sit in the garden and hearing, there's just hearing. So allow the bird sound to come to you. So the idea is you're allowing sense experience to arise and cease in consciousness, rather than you going out. I've been rattling on about that all 6 days. But just that, just like robin, don't even have to define it as robin. More bird sounds, just sound. And then there's that still knowing. Then take, maybe your neighbors are burning some leaves. Just take smell, and just what is the smell? Or even then you can have, in a more noisy situation, take sound. Like the rattling of a streetcar in Dundas Street. Do they have a streetcar still? Yeah, they still have that. Amazing. And you're waiting for a bus or something. Waiting is actually a good time. There's nothing to do, because people just, they don't know how to wait. They need to distract. So, but actually, like if you're waiting for the dentist, and just in the dental office, you look through what do they have? I guess fashion magazines and real estate magazines. It's the same stuff. It's like, look at, so everyone's busy out into the objects. Now you just sit and just listen. a lot of people gazing is fun. You know, you've got 5 people in your office, and that's the looking at it. It's just be there. Like take those 5 minutes. It's not like, okay, I have 5 minutes left to do this. That's so boring. But actually, it's just be there. You know, it's like this, and then add up those moments. So then you're sustaining present moment awareness. You know, Bosamates teach what does. The past is a memory, the future is unknown, now is the awareness, now is the knowing. And that's what you want to come back to, nowness. So Bahia Sutta is very much nowness and emptiness in that way. But it's subtle. It's actually quite straightforward. It's very direct. People don't do it. They make it much more complicated. So it is a kind of doing. Then you have to create situations where you remember to do it because you have a busy life, you know, you've got a lot of responsibilities, a lot of stuff to deal with, so you can't just be at a committee meeting saying, in the listening there's just listening. Hey Bahia, come on, wake up. That's not going to fly. I mean, you have to come to the monastery for a meal soon. So you have responsibilities, but you try to create gaps. Usually by creating retreats, morning meditation, evening meditation, spaces, waiting spaces. What you enhance is actually samadhi and panya, and all those different factors are enhanced because now you're witnessing rather than engaging. Most of the time you have to engage, c'est la vie. But if you don't actually witness, step back, and the seeing is just a seeing, then you don't tend to touch the silence of the mind. It tends to be functioning through Sakkaya Ditthi, the pressures of responsibilities, timelines, you know, the whole 9 yards. So taking chunks, and then that enhances all the factors which make the mind more sustained awakeness. So just see samadhi as sustained awakeness. You keep it simple that way.
Thank you, sir. And thank you all, Kalyan, for permitting to ask that question.
Thank you.
I'm not a scholar. I'm not saying that that's the definitive way, and that this is what the Buddha said. I don't go there. I just know. I mean, it seems sensible to me, but I might be wrong. You got to check it out. Like, don't sue me if it's not right. But it works for me. So, any other questions? Bus? Yeah?
Bus.
That's right. Bus is Hindi.
Pardon?
Bus is Hindi.
Yeah.
Stop.
Bus.
Enough, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bus.
Yeah.
Is it?
Okay.
Stop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bus. Yeah.
It's a Hindi word, I think.
Bus.
Wait.
Yeah, I was in South India recently, and I was doing anthropology on the Indian neck.
Sometimes it's confusing.
It was great fun. I said, wow, and I thought if an Indian person gets a stiff neck, they can no longer communicate.
But you have to identify. This is means I am in agreement with you, and this is means I am not agreement with you. Yeah.
So then I was working on it for 3 weeks, but then I tried to get the hand gestures. Now that can't, So I'm a work in progress.
Yeah, in the office also always they say, no.
What are you talking about?
Because all Indian,
She said yes. No, what she said. Shall we do the 5 precepts first? And then finish with requesting forgiveness? So those who want to, take the 5 precepts. So where do we go? We'll go to 1, take the refuges first. On that 133 page, more requests. You got? Everyone got?